All the players Chelsea has been interested in up to now has been young players, young talented player. For real, Bako and his co-colleague Emelo, they are both good at Strasbourg. Premier League is another ball game. So, Krupi is another thing. He has beginning to get it right at Bournemouth. He did well. This season he has banging goal. For a young guy, he has made a record this season. So, I'm thinking, I've not heard any news about us contacting or talking to any experienced player. I don't know why yet. My mind is telling me maybe they want the season to end first, because I believe some experienced player wouldn't want to come to Chelsea without a Champions League. And for me, I don't think it is possible for us to get Champions League this season. I don't think we'll be going to Champions League next season. So, looking at the whole circumstances surrounding us going to the Champions League, for us to go to Champions League, Bournemouth has to lose their last match. Brighton has to lose their last match. So, Aston Villa has to lose. Aston Villa has to drop to 5th position, while Liverpool have to go up, which is impossible. In everything I have said now, they are not possible, because Aston Villa will be playing Arsenal. Arsenal has already won the league. I don't think they are going to be interested in playing that match anymore. What are they fighting for? No more point to fight for. Are they going to be interested in winning? For me, no. They might feed in all their youth players to come and play, and rest the rest of them for the next season. Yeah, they have already won the league, so there is nothing to play for again. So that got me thinking, is it possible for Chelsea to still go to Champions League this season? For me, it is not possible. It's not possible for Chelsea to be in the Champions League this season. Next season, I mean. The only thing that is possible for us now is Europa League. That still depends on us winning our last match for us to go to Europa League. So the whole thing is so complicated. So I believe that is the reason why they are still waiting. They have not contacted experienced players yet. If we are going to bring in experienced player, which experienced player that is there now that will want to come play for Chelsea? Given that Alonso is the new Chelsea manager, I think everybody wants to play for Chelsea. For real, everybody will want to play for Chelsea. Everybody will want to play for Chelsea. Chelsea is a very big club, even though with the fans, at times we look at the situation of things now, but Chelsea is a very big club. Chelsea is the kind of club people want to come to and play for, most especially experienced player. Remember, Thiago Silva in his career he couldn't win the Champions League. He came to Chelsea and won the Champions League with Chelsea. All his years he played at PSG, he could not win the Champions League. When he came to Chelsea, he won the Champions League. The first season at Chelsea, he won the Champions League. So, looking at Barcelona prognosing around João Pedro, I don't know what they are trying out, what they are trying to do. You are unable to sign Marcus Rashford, then you are talking about signing João Pedro. If you don't have 30 million to send Marcus Rashford, why are you bothering going for João Pedro? Going for Bastoni? So, the whole scenario, it looks somehow, even though that of Bastoni now, that one is pending. that might never see the light of day. It might never see the light of day. The way the whole thing are going, I don't think that deal is going to come to conclusion. Other club might come in and pay, then take Bastoni. If Chelsea was doing something that is brilliant, they would have go for Bastoni. Go for Bastoni. Bastoni and Colwill will be a good partner. Bastoni, Colwill. Go for Bastoni, then bring in another experienced defender. Yeah, another experienced defender. I would say go for Rudiger. Rudiger has taken another 1 year contract from Real Madrid, so he's still going to remain in Real Madrid. So we can bring in Thiago Silva, even though he's not going to play all the match, but his experience will be enough to guide those defenders to where they want to be. The likes of Archie Pong, the likes of Hato. Hato is a defender, though we play him at times as a winger, as a left back. He's a good player. So we need those kind of experienced players, the likes of Modric in that midfield, will be able to coordinate that midfield in the way that they will be able to play as a team. Modric is a good leader. So is Thiago Silva on that defense. So we need wingers also. Left winger, right winger. For me, I think it's time for Pedro Neto to say goodbye to Chelsea. I think it's time for Chelsea to say goodbye to Pedro Neto, because he has had the time at Chelsea to play well. For me, 2 seasons is enough for a player to prove themselves. If they can't prove themselves playing, if he was not playing regularly, I will understand. He has been playing regularly, so 2 seasons is enough for him to prove himself. But I think it's more than 2 seasons Pedro Neto has been at Chelsea. So for me, I think it is time for Pedro Neto to go. The likes of Garnacho, Gittins, I think they choose to be given time. No, next season is enough. Next season is enough. Somebody that wants to really, 2 seasons is enough for him to prove himself. So we need left winger, not just any winger, creative left winger that have eye for goal. That kind of winger that knows how to give assists. We need those kind of wingers that are clinical in scoring goals. So the best place we need to really reinforce is the attacking midfielder. Not just any attacking midfielder. We need that kind of attacking midfielder that is a creative playmaker. Creative playmaker. That is the kind of attacking midfielder we need at Chelsea. One of the reasons I love Fabregas even before he came to Chelsea, when he was playing for Arsenal, one of the reasons I love Fabregas then, it was not because he was that guy that can pull one trick or that guy that can dribble everybody. One thing that makes Fabregas stand out then was because of his high sight. Before Fabregas collects the ball, before you pass to Fabregas, he already knows where he's sending the ball. When an attacker is making move, Fabregas teleport that ball for him. We all saw what Fabregas did with Diego Costa. That was the reason why we were able to win the Premier League. So we need that playmaker, that creative playmaker. Not that playmaker that will be turning around. When you see an attacker making move, instead of passing, will be turning around until the attacker is on offside. No, we need that direct playmaker. Any chance attacker is making, give him that ball to score. That is how you score goals. Not when attacker is making move, you ignore the attacker, you are looking for left winger to pass to. No. When the attacker is marked, that is a different case. When the attacker is making move, give him the ball. So that's the kind of creative playmaker we need at Chelsea if we really want to build, if we really want to start winning something. A Rome was not built in a day, but we have to start somewhere. Because since Blue Co came to Chelsea, I have not seen that substantial progress. If you ask me, I have not seen that substantial progress that I'm going to say, yeah, we have been progressing. I have not really seen it for real. So we need to begin to do what is right. If we are bringing in young talented player, we should be bringing in young talented player that will not really have a brighter future in football. Not just anyhow, not a young talented player that pick up one season, hey, we are going for that player, and the next season is nowhere to be found, like the lab we are talking about now. The lab last season was something else, bullying defenders anyhow here and there. This season, he has not even up to 3 goals all competition. Not even up to 3 goals in all competitions. So we need a very, very, very proven young player. Not the one that is one season wonder, then the rest season is history. So we all remember Brojan then. Those that know Brojan, we know Brojan. Brojan from Barcelona. He was a wonder kid in his first season. At the end, Brojan, he began to quench. Barcelona have to sell him. He went on loan, came back, still yet Brojan was not Brojan anymore. So we need a very, very talented, a very good young player, not any young player. If not, we are going to be wasting money. For real, we are going to be wasting money. Like the likes of Badashi will spend money on, the likes of Disasi. Congratulations to Disasi. He won the Europa League, he won the Club World Cup with Chelsea, now he has won the Europa League, he has won the Conference League. So he has 3 trophies on his bed now. Yeah, whether we like it or not, Disasi, he was a good player when he first came in, until I don't know what really happened. We stopped playing him, started shifting him to the right wing instead of playing him as a defender. When Disasi first came in, he was playing well. Everybody, Chelsea fan, we loved the way he was putting in work. I just don't know what happened between Disasi and Enzo Maresca and what went wrong. So that was that. Badashi, even at some point, Badashi did well. Even Malo Gusto, now that was not doing well, then has begun to pick up form. So let's watch out for all those kind of one season wonders player, in order for us not to waste money on signing player, and at the end they are not going to yield anything. So if Barcelona are not going to sign Marcus Rashford, I just wish, I hope they don't sign him. For real, I hope they don't sign him, so that Chelsea can go for Marcus Rashford and bring him to Stamford Bridge. If Marcus Rashford returns to Manchester United, I think Carrick will want to keep him. If they are not keeping him, I believe Chelsea should go for him. For real. For real. All the wingers we have at Chelsea now, tell me one that is better than Marcus Rashford now. None of them. No. Estavao later, that, see, Gittins maybe later, yeah, but the rest, I don't think so. So the likes of Marcus Rashford at Chelsea before the likes of Gittins and Estavao who pick will be a good add-on, because Garnacho will not be, you can never tell though. Garnacho, this is his first season. Garnacho is still a very young player. We might be looking at him as if he's 24, 26, 27, Garnacho is still a very young player. Garnacho, if Garnacho is too old, it could be 21 or 22. So let's watch and see what is going to happen, what this owner are going to do, the kind of player Alonso is going to go for. For me, if it were up to me, I would have said break the bank and bring in Osimhen. Bring Osimhen to Chelsea. We having Osimhen and João Pedro as our attacker will be a perfect add-on. Then we having Jackson as a winger will be a perfect add-on. Let's say at the left wing we have Garnacho, Gittins, and Marcus Rashford. At the right, Jackson, Estevao. They will bring in one other brilliant winger. So that front line is enough. Then in the midfield, if it is, what is his name, Modric, or we look for another brilliant that has winning mentality, that is mature, that can get the player going when going gets off. Those kind of players that can motivate the player, like Thiago Silva did for Chelsea when we went on to go and win the Champions League. We also what happened, how beautiful that was. All his years at PSG couldn't win the Champions League. Came to Chelsea and won it. So that is that. Let me know what you think about everything I said. Do you think this Barcelona interest in João Pedro is going to continue to the extent that João Pedro is going to go to Barcelona, or do you think João Pedro is going to remain at Chelsea? So I remain your boy, your G Win. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, turn up your notifications so that you see more videos that I'm making just for you guys. Respect, y'all.